Hello.
We're live now.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. So we're trying this again.
Yes.
Last time we did this and it was awesome,
Yeah.
but it kind of was a little bit
There's some
funny.
digital hiccups. I
Yeah.
like that word. I'm gonna talk to the encyclopedia of the world and
I
ask them
know.
to add digital hiccups.
Cuz for
Yeah.
real what happened is like we went live, but like nobody could see it. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I looked and literally one person saw my live for our masterclass
It's like,
on
come
my
on.
personal page. I'm like, "Really? Really?"
But we are determined
Yes. We're going to make this work.
to make things be seen and heard.
Exactly.
I just want to say hello.
Mhm.
Right now it's like Facebook is saying, hey, this video is getting out.
Yep.
Let's tell people.
Exactly.
So I just want to start a little bit, I
Mhm.
think quickly, kind of like who we are,
Mhm.
right? Because it's always good to introduce yourself.
Exactly.
So I'm Brian,
And I'm Lindsay.
and we have been married for 17 years,
Yes.
and we have been married as long as we've been shooting.
Mhm.
And we have been primarily wedding photographers for a very, very long part of that.
A good chunk of
Yeah.
it. Basically we started in 2005 shooting my roommate at the time's wedding.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of our friends ended up getting married that same year. So we continued to just not shoot people really,
Photograph people.
photograph
Yeah.
people and their weddings and everything like that. It went from friends to friends of friends to like
Yeah.
complete strangers. But the reality of it is like every single person ended up being like
Yeah.
they became
So
family.
we kind of accidentally became wedding photographers.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
our primary
Yeah.
focus. We
But
still will for the right people. There's a
yeah.
couple people specifically that were in
Yes.
that are in our lives that were
Yes.
like, yeah, no, we love you guys. We're
Yeah.
gonna photograph your wedding
We
and
still
everything.
have so much joy on being
Exactly.
part of someone's big day.
Yep.
So if this is your first time,
Let us
jump on this
know.
live.
So we really because we're like using the StreamYard
Yeah.
software for the first time,
Yeah.
like we really do need live feedback if
We
possible.
just need to see, like, say hi and where you're
Mhm.
from.
Yep. So it's all
Yeah.
good. All right. So
So why are we here?
why are we here?
We're here to share some really important information.
Okay. So one of my main things that I hate because Brian's a creative and I'm the business behind
I'm the
everything.
crazy one.
So one of the things that is frustrating sometimes when we went from like people paying us with a check or cash
Yeah.
to like everybody does credit cards now,
Yeah.
obviously.
Cash App,
Is
Venmo, all
yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
So, but was that 4% credit card processing fee? I'm
Yeah.
like, really, really? So we think that we're making 1,000,
Yeah.
but we're actually making. Let's see,
And to be honest, I mean,
like,
if you've been in business for any amount of time,
mhm,
things have gotten way more expensive.
yeah,
You know what I mean? The price of running your business, the price of the product, all these things cost a bunch of money.
yeah,
And there's so many
yeah,
different services out there. There's like PayPal, there is Venmo, there's Cash App,
mhm,
there is Stripe, all
yeah,
these really great services that are at our fingertips that we can use.
mhm.
But
But a lot of them end up using charging crazy fees. That's
yeah,
it. Let's be honest.
yeah,
So for if you charge somebody for $1,000, $40 of that would just be credit card fees.
yeah,
And so that's something that we want to be able to change. We want to be able to
yeah,
help you with.
yeah.
We have partnered with a really cool company called GigZter.
And we ran into them at the Small Business Expo
Exactly.
in Atlanta.
Yep.
And we were just walking around talking to people, and
Hmm.
Lindsay kept on going back to this one booth saying,
Yep.
this is a
I'm
cool
like,
thing.
I
Now,
feel like there's something
here's the
with
thing
this,
is, guys, to be super honest, we don't normally just go live and talk about like
right?
who we meet, but
Yeah.
we love this because of the benefits
Hmm.
for your business, but
Yep.
also what do we love them? What one of the really things that we love the most about our business is receiving money.
Hmm.
And we love GigZter because it actually is designed for you as a business owner
Hmm.
to get more money
Yep.
and less off the top, more on the bottom.
Yep, exactly. But because they're a startup company, they are actually going to be giving you $100 sign-on bonus.
Yeah.
Like, and it just is really cool because they only charge 1.5%, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So On $1,000 with a 4% credit card fees, it would be $960.
Yeah.
With with GigZter, it would be 980. So they would take like half the fees off and everything
Yeah.
like that. And it really
And
does
and
makes a
and
difference.
and it's great and it's instant. And
Hmm.
the main reason we're sharing this is that this last year for a lot of business owners, things have just gone awry.
Yep.
Like our connection to our clients, the
Hmm.
world around us, this ever shifting environment just changes. And I
Yeah.
feel like, whatever you can do to help stabilize yourself, but also stabilize your business, that's
Hmm.
great.
Yep.
And that's why we love Gigster because, we're able to send an invoice
Hmm.
and then they see it and then they
Hmm.
pay it and
Yep.
it's there.
And that's the other thing is you get immediate access to the money. So what you do is they give you like a little debit card and everything like that, and
Yeah.
it's also a bank account.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a business bank account set up, or like you don't mind having an extra one, because like with Cash App or Venmo or that
Yeah.
kind of thing, we'll kind of have like pockets of money stashed away, so
Yeah.
you can use it that way as well.
Yep.
But it comes with a debit card, and you can use it the way that you want to.
Yeah.
The thing that I think I like the most about
Yeah.
it is that it's a small startup.
Yeah.
That like we actually met the founders. Like the guy that sold it to me was the guy that created the the
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
Like
And they
Prasanna is
and they
his
act-
name.
and they actually been
Mm.
calling us personally, texting us like, "Hey,
Yes.
do you need anything? Hey, do you need help with this?" And
Yep.
that's been so great
Yep. Like
because
one of the cool things is like, so we have different shopping carts set up for different things. So we have like Dubsado that we're working with, or like Thrivecart or Go Hive Level, all these different like companies like checkout
yeah.
things, shopping cart type of things. He's like, give me those websites and let me create an API code for it. Let me create little iframe code
Yeah.
to where they can actually the put our offers on there, and like it's a little snippet of code that you can
Yeah.
actually use
Yeah.
on your website so that customers can actually pay directly from that code, and then you get, like I said, you get access to the money immediately, which is really cool. And
Yeah.
yeah, they'll just work with you to find the best solution, and I love that about
The
them.
the biggest thing about it is you're saving more money
Exactly.
doing what you love.
Hmm.
And if you've been in business for any amount of time, it's
Hmm.
always about what's coming in and
Yeah.
what's going out.
Yeah.
And when you can allow yourself to get more
Hmm.
in, so it
Yeah.
allows you to do more of what you love,
Hmm.
that is a great win.
Yeah.
And that's why we're using Gigster. And
Yeah.
it's just great.
Hmm.
You save money,
Yep.
you save time. It's awesome. I feel like this is a commercial that we are not being paid for. If you guys are wondering, oh no, we're not being paid for
Right.
this.
No. Well, I mean,
Well,
kind of.
yeah.
Honestly, I decided to be an affiliate with them because I love them so much.
Yeah.
So
I
whatever.
mean,
It's not.
all companies have an affiliate thing,
Yeah,
but we're not
exactly.
an employee of them.
No, no, not at all.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where, like, I have a link that I can give you guys. I think I put it in the description.
Yeah.
But if you click on that link, it is a link that where we get a little. Well, basically, we both get $100 to be able to do
And
that.
and the thing is, this is not just if you're a photographer. This
Hmm.
works for any business.
Yep, exactly.
Any business.
Yep.
And it's great. It's easy to implement, and it
Hmm.
honestly it works.
Yep.
And what's also kind of crazy about this is that when we were there, they had an iPad giveaway, and we
Yes.
never do these things. Lindsay's like,
Yes.
"I'm going to sign up for this."
Yep.
We won an iPad.
Yeah. So
I was like,
I was kind
"What?
of like, all right,
What? How
that's
did we win
cool.
an iPad?" But it's just like I feel like whenever we found something that works,
Hmm.
when we pass it on,
Yeah.
we would rather people benefit from something that we filtered
Hmm.
than just be like, "Oh, everybody do this."
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of big names out there,
Hmm.
and I feel like they're not a small business, but essentially, they're doing some big things.
Yeah.
And they want to help people with small businesses do great things.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Gigster.
I know. So that's one of those things that like Brian was like, how much is this gonna cost? Like it's gonna be $1 million, whatever. And I'm like, no, they're going to give us money. He's like, no, but how much is it gonna cost? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, but they're gonna give us money.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Eventually they'll get that 1.5%, which is way better than anybody else in the industry. But like like
Yeah.
that's how they're gonna make their money. And
Yeah.
obviously, like you're always wondering, like, how are they gonna make their money?
Yeah.
They make it by the credit card processing fees,
Yeah.
but it's so much less than
Yeah.
anything else in the
Yeah.
industry.
I definitely recommend looking at it because originally I was like, I'm not going to do this.
Mhm.
But then when Lindsay convinced me, okay, lower price,
Yep.
all those kind of things, which is
Save money.
great. Save money is always a good thing.
Mhm.
So there's a link in the description.
Yeah.
And
bit.ly
there you
slash
go.
GigZter with a Z.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then the other thing is if you're saving money, you can spend money with us.
Whoa, that's crazy. That's new. I never thought of that one.
So I have my notes for GigZter, and then I'm gonna flip it over and
Notes.
yes. So the other thing that we're doing, obviously,
We're doing something cool.
is the business branding breakthrough.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it. You guys know if you've been around in our world at all for
Yeah.
any length of time,
Yeah.
you know what's going on. So we have our business branding breakthrough. It is our favorite way
I
to be
love
able
that.
to serve people.
You guys know what's going on.
You know what's
You
going
know
on.
what's going on. I feel like we're like an adult talking to our kids. You know,
Yeah.
you know what's going on.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
All right. So what is this about, Bri?
Okay. So honestly, our business branding breakthrough is honestly a passion
Mhm.
project of ours.
Yep.
Is honestly, we love helping business owners
Mhm.
find their true self
Yep.
in their business.
Mhm.
And we feel like there's often so many disconnections
Yeah.
that cause us to go left, right, upside down, backwards because we lose our voice.
Mhm.
We lose our direction.
Yep.
And we feel like we want to help business owners return to the personal parts of their business.
Yeah.
Where, maybe stuff was going great, so you're like, I'll just pull back and I'll just kind of drift a little bit, or things aren't going great, so you just jump out of the ship and you're like, I don't know how this is going to work.
Right.
And we believe that your success comes from rediscovering who you are.
Exactly.
We believe that what you charge, the product you put out into the world, that's all connected to your personal connection.
Yep.
And the main three things that we love to go over is we like to look at how your business is actually run. And how we do that is
so we have a 90-minute breakthrough business branding breakthrough call. So what we do is we do a blueprinting call where we really dive deep into what does your business look like, what are your steps, what are your prices look like, how are you getting your clients right now, how can we refine your messaging, all that kind of stuff to really go out there and just really kind of dive deep into your business.
We love the foundations.
Yes.
And no matter if you started yesterday or 10 years ago, it's always about the foundations of what you build your business on.
Yep.
And that is the design that we love the most.
Yep.
Is that we believe your business will never be healthy until you are.
Yep.
And we believe that's often a scary thing to go back to where you feel great about what you're doing. Because it sometimes we're kind of like, oh, am I worth it? Do I deserve good things? And we believe is that it's about the personal connection with your business that allows you to actually see what you deserve.
Yep.
And we love deep diving, and that's what that 90-minute call is. We just like to look at all the things. I like to look at your pricing. I like to look at your overall structure, who your clients are, what is your
onboarding.
Yeah, like
all of that.
And the thing is, and we're coming from a place where we have like a lot of experience with all how that works.
Yep.
And we know
not just for our own business, but also for we ended up mentoring over 75 photographers last year.
And we learned so much.
Yes. So we know how to run just about any photography business out there.
And we know,
any other business, really.
And we know how daunting it is. I mean, especially when you're helming the ship of your business and you see some dark clouds, coming, and you're like, oh my gosh, am I going to make this? And I think is that one of our superpowers that I've realized that is predominantly who I am and who Lindsay is that we are born encouragers.
Exactly.
We like to encourage you through the storm. We like to encourage you through the hard times.
Yep.
Because you can have a very great business, but if you don't have support that allows the real you to come out in the storms, where you, instead of jumping ship, you stay in a place where you're like, I'm going to ride through this. I know I deserve it. Yeah. And the thing is like, it's all about knowing what you're made of and knowing what you're actually capable of when you're actually functioning in your true self. And we feel like that comes through a personal relationship of really understanding completely what you're made of and what you can actually do when you come from your place of power.
Yeah. So main things are that we want to help photographers redefine their personal connection to their business. We want to help them ditch the shoot and burn mindset. If
Yeah.
that's something that you're still doing, if you're still charging per hour, we want to switch that up.
Or you're charging pennies
Hmm.
and you're working your butt off, because I
Hmm.
know you guys are, I know some of you guys out there are working your butts off
Yep.
and you're like getting pennies. It's
Hmm.
like when you change the value of, when you change how you see yourself,
Hmm.
you change you change the value in what you receive.
Exactly.
You deserve great things. You
Hmm.
deserve to know your true worth.
Yep.
And when you work your butt off, you should get paid for that.
Exactly.
You know, stop
So
giving it away.
yes. So we will also help you with that. We're basically going to give you our simplified sales strategies that helped us to easily reach a $2,500 average
But
sale.
teach you radical responsibility.
Hmm.
Like
On how to do that.
Lindsay and I, we are not cookie cutter people.
Hmm.
So we don't mentor in a cookie cutter way.
Yep.
We like to come to wherever you're at,
Hmm.
help you fix, redirect, or actually help you rebuild.
Yeah.
That is what we love to do.
Hmm.
And we feel like that's going to send wherever you are in your business into 2023 with an actual direction
Yep.
that you know and you can identify with, because it's you again.
Exactly. We're also going to have 2 weekly Zoom calls, which is really cool. They're group Zoom calls, but they're amazing. And we really, because we don't have a ton of people in the group, we really go deep into
And
you.
honestly, we really like
And I
smaller
like
settings.
it.
We like the
I like
smaller
it small.
settings.
I kind of am one of those.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the mindset of like, if it gets too big, then we might just add another call or something like that, to where
Yeah.
I want it to be that small kind of thing.
But we feel like when you're in a healthy environment, what happens?
Mhm.
Healthy things start happening.
Exactly.
And when you filter out the negativity and you filter out the bad mindsets, you
Mhm.
filter out the bad feelings or the regret, whatever you have, and you allow yourself to
Mhm.
you allow your healthy self to develop. You
Yeah.
allow your healthy roots to go deep. You know what happens? You break through.
Mhm.
And we feel like when you start seeing yourself for who you really are,
Yeah.
and you love yourself with that actually intentional love,
Mhm.
that is what your product is.
Yeah.
Serve your clients with love, and you'll help them discover who they are through you discovering who you are.
Yep. So then we are also giving you one monthly 30-minute accountability call, which is really cool. So you get to talk to us personally every single month while you're in the program. And speaking of months, so it's a 3-month program, but for December only, we're offering a 4th month for the
Yeah.
same price.
Yeah.
And actually what's really cool, okay? So right now the price is $29.97. Next month it's going to go up to $34.97, because I'm not just playing. I'm not playing.
Whoa.
I'm done playing games. I feel like I'm
Lindsay's
like
being serious.
I feel like a mom of 2 boys right now, being like,
I feel like
I
I
am
gotta.
done
I feel like I
playing.
gotta sit up
You need
straight
to
and be like,
stop.
"Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am."
That was a little
Yeah.
bit of my that was a little bit of my mom look going on there, but no, I'm just done with like not charging. And so
It's
every single
time.
month we want you guys to come in,
Yeah.
and we want you to have a reason to come in. And so every single
Like,
month when we do this, we're going to go up by 500.
yeah.
I'm letting
Yeah.
you know that
Yeah.
right now. So if you're on the edge and you're like, yeah, I kind of want to do it, but I think I'm going to do it next month. No, no, don't do it next month. Do it now.
Like,
I mean, if you want to do it next month, you can, and you can just pay us more. I'm okay with you paying us more.
I
but
feel like we've all in our life we've been challenged with obstacles, with choices.
Yeah.
And sometimes what gets in the way is like, is this actually gonna work?
Hmm.
Am I actually gonna are my dreams actually gonna come true? And the
Yeah.
thing is, it only happens
Hmm.
when you reinvest in yourself.
Yeah.
But it's only in a place where you feel seen and heard.
Yeah.
Your success comes from you acknowledging your greatness.
Hmm.
And
Exactly.
that is the environment that Lindsay and I are passionate with creating. Is that
Exactly.
you're more than your camera, you're
Mhm.
more than your logo, you're more than your messaging. You
Mhm.
are a whole person.
Yep.
And when you see your business like that, when you fall in love with your business, you stop dating your business
Hmm.
and you marry it. Like, I am committed to make myself powerful in my messaging. Boom.
Yep.
Things starts happening.
It
When you start
is.
pricing yourself with the value that you deserve, success happens.
Exactly.
You deserve success.
Mhm.
But we believe that comes through surrounding yourself with the people that see and believe in that.
Exactly.
That, you know, it's kind of funny illustration, and I always do this to Lindsay. She looks at me, she's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, you know, you can have a $30 million plane sitting on the runway that's never flown. But until it gets permission to fly, it's just gonna sit there.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're often get there in our life, we get there in our heart, we get there in our soul. We're sitting in this runway. I'm like, how do I get up there?
Yep.
How do I take off? Well, the thing is, it all comes with permission. The
Mhm.
moment that you give yourself permission is the moment you turn up the gas and the flaps go back, and you know what? You start moving.
Mhm.
Permission to yourself allows you to take off.
Yep.
And the thing is, once you get up there,
Yeah.
you know what happens? You start seeing yourself, you start believing in yourself, you start understanding your true worth because you said, I'm going to invest in myself.
Yep.
That's where success comes from.
Exactly. So, if you want to chat, if you want to talk, you can go to brianpluslindsay.com, brand.brianpluslindsay.com.
And we love chatting.
/chat.
And to be super honest, it's
and if
low
you want to
pressure.
just go ahead and order now, you can go there. I don't know. I'm playing around. It's one of those things where genuinely we just got new software and it's really cool. So we want to use it.
And as you can see, we're a little bit unconventional, a little bit super casual. But we believe that your breakthrough is on the other side of you believing in yourself.
Exactly. And we love you guys.
Yeah.
We love every single person.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
And we love
we want to serve you.
We love being around people that want to do great things.
Exactly.
And I think the biggest advice I've ever gotten myself is to be like, you are worthy.
Yep.
You deserve great things. And the moment that you drink that glass of water that refreshes you, and I feel like this is my day.
Yep.
Your body starts responding, being like, thank you. Invest in yourself. You invest in the future of who you want to be.
Yep.
So I think that's good.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
And let us know if you have any questions.
Yes.
And especially if you want that credit card processor, GigZter. So go to bit.ly. I'm going to type it in here. bit.ly/GigZter. Okay. It is right here. So go there, but not .GigZter. Let me edit it.
Well, you can fix it.
I can fix it. /GigZter.
But guys, if you're wanting to know more, seriously, comment below, reach out to us. We don't like high pressure situations.
Yes.
We just like to talk and chat and help people out. So thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you.
We're excited to chat. Okay, bye.